Activating power supply.
McCoy! Are you okay? Where is everyone else?
They're dead! They're all dead!
Take it easy.
Looks like the air is safe in here. It's all right.
Good.
It takes at least 7 days before we can expect a rescue. That's after we're declared overdue. So we better secure the ship and search for any survivors.
Huh? What is this?
I'm okay.
Wait. He's stopping.
It must sense something. Come on, this way.
ばっかみたい。
I'll follow.
Paris is a beautiful city. Try not to make a mess, unless you have to. For the finish! Time's up!
come to me stunts.
You have chosen greatness, El Suave rocks.
Located on the rooftop of a grimy inner-city apartment building, this volleyball court is blessed with breathtaking views of absolutely nothing. Fans flock here for the exciting play and to catch a buzz off the rising bus fumes. So grab yourself a seat and remember, here at Tar Beach, peeing off the roof is strictly encouraged. Circle the wagons, boys, because this Native American beauty is on the warpath. Easily dispatching opponents, she makes Custer's last stand look like a tea party. Armed with nothing more than grit, determination, and a great set of tomahawks, Shawnee is ready to exact some vicious vengeance on the volleyball court.
All right, I'm in the game. Let me just get my stuff. I don't want to forget anything. I've got this and this. Oh, and a little mascara.
They're fully accessorized.
Born and raised in the grimy back alleys of London, Lizzie is one tough lady. She's rude, vulgar, and lacks any semblance of class. And those are her good qualities. When Lizzie isn't busy piercing some part of her body or waxing herself raw, she's out spiking opponents with a volleyball. So put your hands together and give it up for this mosh pit maven, Lizzie.
All right, I'm coming. Don't shoot your ward. So who wants to play? No one saw that, right? Yeah!
Hailing from south of the border, this gorgeous hunk of a man prides himself on being himself. However, when facing an opponent on the volleyball court, El Suave will do whatever it takes to grind and thrust his way to victory. It's time to break out the volleyball and Spanish fly, folks. Say hello to El Suave.
Thank you, thank you. I love me too. Fortunately, there is enough El Suave for all of us. Okay, who is the wise guy with the pea shooter, huh? You got nobody.
I got it! You're all alone!
Oh, now there's a winner. Mind you, I'm talking about the shot, not the player. With her Native American pride showing, and just about everything else, Shawnee gets ready to serve.
I got it! Charge the net! That one's mine! Charge the net!
Like a frat guy with a drunk sorority sister, someone just scored and someone's going to be really pissed in the morning. Ooh, the walk of shame. Don't look now, but someone's itching to serve.
I'm on him.
I'll bend over.
Winning's not everything, but you'll never know at this rate.
That one's mine!
Ouch, that'll cost a point. Too bad. Wave goodbye to that point. And now, service without any smile whatsoever. Lizzie! Unlike myself in high school, someone just scored. El Suave to deliver a serve as beautiful as himself.
I got it!
Yeah, baby! A net shot wins the match! I'm kidding. It's just for a point. This is match point, ladies and gentlemen. It all comes down to this. Some people wait their whole lives to get this far. Go figure. The agony of defeat can feel so isolating. At least they have each other, poor saps. Oh, I just hate to see crappy players lose. And win, for that matter.
Monsters contain magic beads. Gather them to see what true power. Look for more of these. This is a voodoo icon. Each voodoo icon will give you a voodoo power. Your voodoo powers are the best way to destroy many monsters at once. Take this one now and use it well.
I feel powerful. Evil doers beware.
I, Cosmo the Inscrutable, behold the future master of the world. Who is this so-called champion who dares oppose me? Show yourself and face your mortal enemy. Madame Charmaine must be a fool to think a mere pile of cloth and thread can defeat the likes of me.
Hey, boss, where's the pickles?
What are you doing in my evil vision?
I'm just making a sandwich.
For crying out loud! Be gone, minion! Where was I? Oh yeah. Fool! How can you hope to save Madame Charmaine when you face awesome power like... Hey! Why are you looking at me like that? What are you doing?
Never mess with a voodoo doll, Poindexter. Freaking idiot. Dragging me out on a night like this. Might as well get this show on the road, though. Can't believe they want a 10-inch voodoo doll to go be a hero. Why can't some other perfectly good...
The dust beds have good mojo. Every 100 expands your health meter. Gates must fall if your quest is to continue. 2 surly gas pumps rule this intersection. Be careful. They will do their best to stop you. These are skull pages from one of my sponsors. Pick them up, please. Get all the pages in an area, and you will benefit greatly.
That sound. Someone's been a little sloppy with the gas. Oh! What's his problem? Good thing I'm wash and wear.
私は倒せない。
Conventional wisdom.
The soldier of the 21st century must be ready for military operations in urban terrain, or MOUT. These are the principles of MOUT. Surprise. Strike the enemy in a manner for which he is unprepared. Security. Never permit the enemy to acquire unexpected advantage. Simplicity. Prepare clear, uncomplicated plans and concise orders. Speed. Be swift and calculated. Decisiveness of action. Contain the enemy with explosive force. Only one kind of soldier is prepared for MOUT. He is a full-spectrum warrior.
is back, and the hunt continues as High Voltage Software proudly present the sequel to White Wolf's haunting pen and paper game, Hunter: The Reckoning, to the console world. With entirely new gameplay and characters, Hunter: The Reckoning Redeemer delivers non-stop action and horror exclusively to Xbox. And now, we continue our journey into the world of darkness and take you behind the scenes for part 2 of the making of Hunter: The Reckoning Redeemer.
The storyline for Redeemer finds us back in Ashcroft during the holiday season. But one of the key elements is the fact that Kaylee, who was the little helpless girl in version 1, has now grown up and become a hunter herself. So she's once again faced down by evil in the town that she faced her first horrible experience with monstrosities in.
Well, I think Redeemer has a lot to get excited about. It has all the action of the first Hunter. It has a new character. We have 2 secret unlockable characters, fully playable. We have a large assortment of playable monsters, which I think is going to be cool. And we're adding new weapons. We have a whole new storyline. Our levels are probably 5 times the size of the original levels, so we have much more gameplay, new missions. We have a lot to offer.
After we shipped version 1, we paid a lot of attention to what gamers had to say about the product. There's been a lot of improvements made based off of that. Camera improvements, new attack sequences for all the hunters, some terrific new monsters.
In Hunter Redeemer, instead of using the old advancement system that we had in the first game, we've decided to go with a more intuitive version, where as the player uses abilities, if they use ranged, they'll advance in range. If they use melee a lot, like their axe, and like to hit things, they'll advance in melee. And if they use their edges, they'll gain their new edges faster in that way. And this way, there's no pausing to go to another screen and like placing points. It's all based on how you perform.
There's going to be a lot of combo moves. In fact, there's going to be certain combo moves that can't be accessed unless you trigger preceding combo moves. So you can get a chain going and basically pull off these incredible combos that you weren't able to in the first game.
You should be really excited about the new weather effects in the game. We're making use of particle effects. We're going to be having some kind of physics simulation like wind, snow, fog, puddles in the levels. You're really going to feel more like you're in the game. The actual level is going to feel less static, more kind of dynamic. You're walking around, you can actually feel like you're there. We're adding extra content into our game to allow flashlight levels. Basically, the levels will be set up to allow the characters to wear flashlights. Basically, it's going to make it really intense. You can be, especially play the game at night, turn the volume up on your own. You'll be playing the game, walking around dark corridors, just scare the crap out of you.
The replayability in Hunter Redeemer is huge. What you can do now is you can play through the entire game with the character, really develop them throughout the game. And once you've beaten the game, you have all of their stats still preserved. So you can play through again now as, let's say you're Deuce, now you're Deuce on steroids. You've got everything you could possibly need in terms of strength and power and conviction. And you're even able to go to a buddy's house with this bolstered character, pop your memory card into their system, and keep playing so that your experience can be taken with you anywhere you need to go.
After the mysterious death of the great
They burned my village to the ground, but I escaped. I survived. My family's gone. They burned my village to the ground, but I escaped. I survived. My family's gone, and there's no one left to guide me. Will I choose the road that leads to virtue and honor? Or take the path of vengeance and destruction?
Destiny is what you make of it.
After the mysterious death of the great and noble Emperor Trajan, the despotic Orontius ascended to the imperial throne, heralding an age of tyranny, perversity, and destruction. Now Rome will be leveled to make way for a new city, Orontium, named after the madman himself. In celebration, Aruntius will stage the bloodiest gladiatorial event ever witnessed. Within the very streets of Rome, gladiators will butcher each other to appease a mob, rapidly becoming as crazed as their emperor. And so now I wait for an inevitable fate. But even in death, there is freedom and vengeance.
Sudeki. One world ripped apart, where shadow battles light. And evil stalks both realms. 4 heroes must heal the rift and unite their lands. A warrior, untested, yet undaunted. The huntress, ruthless and driven. A man of science, with loyalties divided. And a mighty sorceress, unwilling heir to the throne. Together they battle for the soul of 2 lands, where deception wears many masks. Go. And don't be afraid. Nobody expects you to survive.
Conventional wisdom says that I killed the president. And for all I know, I did. It all started when I woke up on a beach. I had no idea who I was, where I was, or how I got there. But before I could start hunting for my past started to hunt me. But just when things looked the darkest, an angel appeared. A silent angel with a killer's instincts. I just hope she's on my side. I guess today's just my unlucky day.
Groove modulation.